Friends, in this video we will see the solution of 20 MCQs which are based on research aptitude and will be useful to the candidates of NET and SET examinations. This is part 13. Before this, 12 videos have already been uploaded to YouTube channel SPSS EDU as shown on the screen. Let us start with the question. Question number 241. Basal age is related to the measurement of basal age. Number 1, personality. Number 2, attitude. Number 3, intelligence. Number 4, aptitude. Basal age is related with intelligence. So option number 3 is correct, intelligence. Question 242. Longitudinal study is a type of. Let us see. Number 1, historical studies. Developmental studies. Number 3, survey studies. Number 4, philosophical studies. Longitudinal study is related with, is a type of developmental studies. So option number 2 is correct. Ethnomethodical study is a number 1, philosophical research, historical research, experimental research, sociological research. Friends, ethnomethodical study is a sociological research because ethnographic study is done in the group or in the community or in the society. So sociological research it is. Now question number 244. Which of the following cannot be achieved by using objective test items? What cannot be achieved by using objective test items? Option number 1, problem solving ability, high degree of reliability. Number 3, objectivity in scoring. Number 4, wide content coverage. Friends, option number 2, 3 and 4 are seen in objective test items. Only the problem solving ability cannot be checked by objective test items. So option number 1 is correct in terms of this question. Question number 245. Why is the interview considered the best tool for assessing the gravity of the client's problem? Why interview is considered as the best tool for assessing the gravity of the client's problem? Let us see the option number 1. The face-to-face contact between the counselor and the counselee is known as the counseling interview. Number 2, it helps to get first-hand information about the client and her problem. Number 3, it is very easy to organize and conduct an interview with the client. Number 4, the interview can be videographed. Friends, out of these 4 options, number 2 is correct. Interview is considered as the best tool for assessing the gravity of the client's problem because it helps to get first-hand information about the client and her problem. Option 2 is correct. Question 246. Phenomenological research is a. Option 1, qualitative research. Number 2, quantitative research. Number 3, trend research. Number 4, descriptive research. The correct answer is qualitative research. Question 247. Which one of the following is not a type of descriptive research method? Number 1, correlational research method. Number 2, causal comparative. Number 3, survey. Number 4, experimental study. Friends, first 3 are the type of descriptive research method. Only experimental research is not a kind of descriptive research. So option number 4, experimental study is correct. Question 248. The process of assigning numerals to object according to some rules is termed as assigning numerals to the object according to some rules. Let us see options: observation, measurement, analysis, statistics. Friends, the correct option is measurement. Question 249. While conducting experimental research, a researcher should control the, what should control? Number 1, independent variables. Number 2, dependent variables. Number 3, no variables. Number 4, extraneous variables. Friends, to get better result in experimental research, the researcher has to control all extraneous variables. So, option number 4 is correct, extraneous variable. Question 250. Subject mortality leads to internal invalidity of historical research, experimental research, number 3, descriptive research, number 4, philosophical research. Friends, subject mortality is related with experimental research. So, the correct answer is option number 2, experimental research. Question number 251. Match the following. In list 1, names of some psychologists are given, and in list 2, the names of tests are given. We have to match list 1 and list 2. The options are given in this way. Out of this, option number 3 is correct. Why? Because A, that is given in list A, list 1, Rorschach, is connected with number 2 of list 2, that is ink blot test. B of list 1, that is Wallace and Kogan, is connected with number 1 of list 2, creativity test. C of list 1, that is Raven, is connected with number 4 of list 2, that is intelligence test. D of list 1, that is Alport and Varno, is connected with number 3 of list 2, value test. So correct answer is like this. Rorschach, Inkblot, and Kogan, creativity test, Raven, intelligence test, Alport and Varno is value test. Now question number 252. An intensive investigation of a slow learner undertaken in a research project by a teacher can be termed as, see here, teacher undertakes the investigation. Intensive investigation is not going to study the problem of a slow learner, but he is going to do intensive investigation. So it will be termed as, let us see the options. Action research, number 2, survey, number 3, case study, number 4, ethnography. Friends, here intensive investigation is to be done, so it is case study. Option number 3 is correct. Question 253. Which of the following is a method of qualitative research? Method of qualitative research. Let us see the options. Number 1, experimental research. Number 2, normative survey. Number 3, ethnomethodology. Number 4, ex post facto research. The correct answer is ethnomethodology is qualitative kind of research. Question 254. Which of the following is not common to experimental and ex post facto designs of research? Not common to experimental and ex post facto. Ex post facto is also called causal comparative. Let us see the options. Cause and effect relationship. Number 2, manipulation of independent variable. Number 3, controlling extraneous variable. Number 4, observation of dependent variable. Friends, in both kind of research is cause and effect relationship is checked. Manipulation of independent variable is done in both kind of researches. Controlling extraneous variables can be done only in experimental research, and observation of dependent variable is done in both kind of researches. So the correct answer is option number 3. Controlling extraneous variable is done in a proper way in experimental research. Question 255. An operational definition of a construct is the one which defines it in terms of, operational definition defines in terms of other constructs. Number 2, implied behavior pattern. Number 3, activities necessary to measure it. Number 4, other equivalent words in the dictionary. Friends, the correct option is activities necessary to measure it. which defines it in terms of activities necessary to measure it. We have to take care while defining any construct operationally. Question 256. Which of the following is not a characteristic feature of research process? Empirical approach. Number 2, systematic endeavor. Number 3, uncontrolled conditions. Number 4, critical analysis. Not a characteristic feature, that is uncontrolled conditions. Option 3 is correct. Now question number 257. Read the following statements about field studies. Statement number 1. A field study is conducted in a real life setting. Number 2. It effectively uses scientific method. Two statements are given in terms of field study. Which of the following is true? Number 1. 1 is correct but 2 is not. Number 2. 2 is correct but 1 is not. Number 3 option, both 1 and 2 are true. Number 4 option, none of the 2 is true. Friends, statement number 1 is true. A field study is conducted in a real life settings. Statement number 2 says that it effectively uses scientific method. It uses scientific method, but we can't say that it uses scientific method effectively. So option number 2 is not true. So option number 1 is correct. According to this option, statement number 1 is correct but 2 is not. Question 258. Read the following. Correlation coefficient may be negative as well as positive. Statement number 2. Reliability of a test can be negative. Correlation may be positive and negative. Reliability of a test can be negative. Which of the following is correct? This is question. Number 1 is wrong but 2 is correct. Number 2, both 1 and 2 are correct. Number 3, 1 is correct but 2 is wrong. Number 4, both 1 and 2 are wrong. Friends, correlation coefficient may be negative as positive. It is correct. But reliability of a test can be negative. It is wrong. So option number 3 is correct, where it is said 1 is correct but 2 is wrong. Question number 259. Which of the following is not correctly matched? Improper match. Not correctly matched. Which of the following? Number 1. Test, retest reliability checks stability. Number 2. Split half internal consistency. Number 3, KR20 checks stability. Number 4, parallel form checks equivalence. Friends, out of these, option number 3 is incorrect. KR20 does not check stability. So option number 3 is correct because KR20 checks internal consistency. So option number 3 is correct. Question 260. Which of the following is not a measure of dispersion? Range, mode, mean deviation. Number 4, standard deviation. Friends, mode is measure of central tendency. It is not a measure of dispersion. So option number 2 is correct, mode. Friends, in this way, in this video, we have seen 20 MCQs based on research aptitude, and we have solved all the MCQs. In next video, we will see more MCQs. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.